it pop, drop, and lock on this nigga. Trying to pussy whip him and thinking that that's gonna work. Oh, I pussy whip this motherfucker. I got him wrapped around my finger.
Oh, so now the
But
pussy ain't
guess what,
powerful.
bitch? He's already bored with you, sweetheart. You did not do it like your grandmother and your great grandmother. You bitches are what? Scared. Now look at Miss Ye. She said,
You
what are
are
we supposed
sad
to
and
do
lonely
if
and
we're
want
in a
other women to be
relationship and
right
he
there
is
with
bored?
you.
First of all, bitch, why is your funky ass in a relationship, sweetheart? What are you doing? I already told you, relationships are a scam.
No, they're not.
You're not getting any of the
Good
financial
morning.
protection. If something happens to you, you're not going to get no life insurance. You're not going to get no pension, no social security. You're not getting that.
Unless they kill themselves, like your baby daddy
So why
did.
the fuck are you doing wifely duties for a boyfriend? And, the whole relationship thing is bullshit.
Hello
Okay?
there in the
Because
chat,
men
whoever
get
you
bored.
are.
A lot of you bitches that are in relationships are getting cheated on. He wants to see a different set of titties. He wants to feel how a different pussy feels wrapped around his penis. He's going to the strip clubs. When you walk down the street with him, he's looking at other women.
Once again, she can't keep a man,
I
so
said
she's
what
going
I
to make sure
said,
nobody else
Rhapsody
has one.
'09. He is looking at other women. And you notice it, and we have all been through this. You could be all the way leveled up with a cute outfit on. You took 2 hours to do your makeup and your hair.
Yes,
and
she
get
is
dressed.
trash. Definitely.
Only to have your man look at another woman out the corner of his eye. How many bitches in the chat have this happened to? It is very disturbing. It is very annoying. And what do we say? Oh, he's just a man. That's how men are. Is it really?
Trauma bonding
What would
club.
he have done if your ass wasn't with him? How do we stop these male creatures from cheating on us? How do we stop these male creatures from getting bored in a marriage? Much less a
Yes,
relationship.
she is beyond insecure. Yes.
You need to understand
Most definitely
how these creatures are designed. They like to chase. They like a challenge. That's why when I go on the dating site and they're like, oh, I don't want any drama. No. Males crave drama. You can write that in the chat.
Then why don't you have a man?
Bitch. They love drama. And if they can't get drama, they create it. They will do something on purpose to piss you off.
No.
They crave constant stimulation.
No.
These are walking pieces of ego-driven testosterone. Testosterone is in the same category as adrenaline. What makes you think that they are anything like you? You like peace, you like calm, you like serenity.
I think she's trying to turn these women into lesbians. I swear.
When you're a little girl and you got your favorite
Not there's anything
doll.
wrong with that, because I have lesbian friends, but I do believe she's trying to turn as many women into lesbians as possible.
You play with the doll,
making them lonely like her.
Favorite doll, baby. If somebody tries to take the doll from you, you cry. You don't throw the doll down and say, I want to play with that one. Okay, I'm bored. I want to play with that one. Okay, I'm bored. I want to play with that one. Okay, I'm bored. We don't do that, sweetheart. We have that one favorite doll, and we're loyal to that doll, aren't we? If we lose the doll, we cry. And your mother's like, relax, honey, I'll get you another one. No, it's not the same. I want my doll, baby. Wah.
You can't equate a doll
Not
to
a
a
man.
human being.
There is no such thing as a favorite doll when it comes to a man. They get bored. If you don't believe me, watch little boys.
And I
how
am
they
not a
act
toy.
around toys. They'll go from toy to toy to toy, picking up and playing and exploring.
Yes, she
Meanwhile, the little
does.
girl,
Yes, she does. A
she has her
spell.
favorite, and if she does explore other toys, she will carry her favorite doll under her arm. At no point in time will she put it down. And if she puts it down to explore other dolls, she will come back. Let me repeat that. She will come back for her favorite doll. I'm going to read some of these comments because they happen to be quite good. Katina says, males crave drama. They crave it. They need it.
Not ones I know.
And those of you who deal with real creatures, if you've ever been in a relationship with one, have you ever noticed that he will do something to piss you off?
That's just being human.
He does it because he needs stimulation. You're perfectly fine with your bonnet on your head, sipping your coffee, looking at the TV screen. It's a beautiful day. Your feet are kicked up. He's bored. He's looking at you like he wants to start a fight. He wants to go out with his friends.
Yeah, because she won't put in the chat. She'll tell them to. And some of those things, she makes targets of them when they admit stuff like that.
Looking pretty. He saw you already, sweetheart. He's going to find an excuse to go out.
Because he's not a lazy man. He wants to go out.
He doesn't want to sit home in a bonnet watching the TV. He is not your hangout partner. Some of you bitches are doing this. You are sitting up on the couch with your feet up, thinking that this is your girlfriend, your hangout buddy, your best friend. I can assure you he's not. Some of you bitches don't know how to create mystery. If you deal with the opposite sex, the male species, you need to understand how these creatures are.
You don't know.
You need to disappear. You need to make him think that you're doing something. You need to make him think that you have a life. And you're saying, Crystal, it sounds like a lot of work. How come I just can't sit on my fat ass and eat bonbons and watch TV with the bonnet on my head? It doesn't work like that. If you do that, he's going to think that you let yourself go. And we all have heard that one before.
Or maybe he just wants to take you out somewhere.
Blame you. Oh, well, you let yourself go, let yourself go.
It's funny to me how she turns things to fit her narrative.
But that's not the point. He's really trying to look for an excuse why he is fucked up. You let yourself go, you don't do anything, you're not fun anymore. What he's really saying is, bitch, I want something new. You're boring. I saw your titties already.
No, he's saying get dressed, let me take you out.
I fucked you 1,000,000 times. I want something new. And because you're sitting in my face constantly, just looking at you gets on my nerves. Because you are preventing me from exercising my craving to have something different. Because I'm locked into this relationship with you, I can't do what I really want to do, which is to go with other women, go to strip clubs, walk down the street.
And if that was true, then he would just leave your ass in a bonnet, sitting on the TV, sitting on the sofa, eating bonbons, and he would go out and do these things. If this was true. Boy, the way she spins shit.
Now, I know you are clutching your pearls, and I know some of you are pissed off. And don't get mad at me, sweetheart. Don't get mad at me. I'm only putting you on to how they are. And I thought about this. Now that we know that we are the original creation and we are perfectly made, if we're perfectly made, what are male creatures? Imperfectly made. I am imperfectly made.
And
I am here to tell you that they're nothing like you. You could be with the same man for the rest of your life as long as he romances you, he provides for you, he's generous, he's sweet, he's attentive. The longer you're with him, he becomes like your favorite doll baby. You can't live without him. You drag him everywhere. That is not the case for him. You become the doll that he plays with for half an hour, and then he throws it down because he's bored.
She's ridiculous.
A different stimulation. What's wrong, Johnny? I don't want that doll. How come, honey? I just bought it for you. I know, but I played with it already. I'm bored. Can you give me something different?
Is that why your baby daddy killed himself? He got bored with you?
Johnny,
he didn't even bother finding another doll to play with.
He'll play with it for 2 days, maybe 3 days.
She's ridiculous.
Then he gets bored with that one too. Then he runs over to his sister's toys and starts playing with them. Meanwhile, his sister is clutching her favorite doll baby that she takes everywhere. Give me! That's mine! Let
Where does
go.
she come up with this stuff?
I want to play with it. You got your own toys, Johnny. Go back over there and play with your toys. Johnny's like, I don't want to. I played with them already. I want yours. No. Let go of my favorite doll, baby. No. Johnny's like, come on, let me play with it. She's like, but why? You got your own toys. You got 2 and I only got 1. Notice, Johnny got 2 toys and she only got 1.
Oh my goodness.
And he's crying for her 1 toy. That's not fair. You got 2 toys and I got 1 toy. Why do you want to take away the only toy I have? Because I'm bored. I don't want to play with those other ones anymore. I'll wait. You see the difference in our nature? We were designed for marriage. We were designed for the long haul. We don't mind staying with the same person for 30 or 40 years. As long as we're still attracted to them, they're doing everything that we require of them. I don't see a problem. Do you? No. But men do. Men do.
No.
The thought of being with the same pussy for 30 or 40 years.
I guess she forgot that she was engaged to Dan.
They're not going to tell you.
He wanted to marry her.
And like I said, the way that you looked on your wedding day, he thinks you're going to look like that for the rest of your life. Men are delusional.
No, he
when your
doesn't.
boobs start to sag, you get a little bit old. You get a few wrinkles. You get a little bit fat. You don't look the way you used to look because the years have taken a toll.
And he's not going to look the same either.
Now, even though he doesn't look that way anymore either, you're still in love with him.
Oh, Rayanne just sent her cash out.
You still want to fuck him. You're still crazy about your husband. He got gray hairs now, a little bit of a pot belly.
Yep.
You know, he might have a missing tooth or something. You know, he's older now, but you're still attracted to him. Now, is he still attracted to you 30 years later? No. No.
Not true.
Nope. He'll lie to your face and tell you that you're beautiful. Oh, honey, I think you're beautiful. That's a lie. Behind your back, he's jerking off to pornography. He's looking at girls with better bodies that are 30 years younger than you.
Not all men are like this.
Hurt your feelings.
And besides, if any man gets with her, she'll probably be watching porn with him.
Like I said, they like
you know how much she likes it.
All you girls that are skinny, in shape, leveled up. You work out at the gym, you watch your diet. How annoying is it to find out that he is jerking off to BBW porn? This has happened to many in shape women. And they are busting their brains trying to figure out why. Why does he want to look at a fat cow when I look like this? I already told you. Because they crave variety.
She's crazy.
I know it sounds fucked up because you busted your ass to get down to 130 pounds, 150 pounds, and he's jerking off to women that weigh 280 or 300. They got rolls on their stomach.
Are you talking about yourself?
And big sloppy thighs. And this is what he's jerking off to? You can't be serious. Oh, I'm very serious. I am very serious.
Are they jerking off to you?
You better get used to it. Okay? Because men like the taboo. Now, let me explain to you about the whole... why would a man that has an in-shape, beautiful woman go behind his wife's back and jerk off to BBW porn? Because society told him, you're not supposed to like this. Society,
and that's a weak-ass man listening to what society says.
You are not supposed to like the fat girl. But guess what? Because he was told not to do something, that is exactly what he wants to do. You see,
then why are you still single?
No, they want to turn that no into a yes. Oh, you're not supposed to like fat girls. You're not supposed to fuck them. And in his mind, that makes his penis hard. Because it is a challenge. It is a challenge now. Just like that whole, like I described last night with the down low movement. I know I'm not supposed to fuck other men. I know I'm not supposed to fuck children. But why does it make me so hard to think about doing that? Because he was told he wasn't supposed to.
She's like disgusting.
Said, men like the taboo. They like the taboo.
She's disgusting.
They're drawn to things that they can't have or they're not supposed to have. If you tell him this is off limits, don't look that way, you're not supposed to like that, he's going to be like the Curious George. Okay, he's gonna act like Curious George. He's gonna open up Pandora's box. That's how.
Hey, Juanita.
That's why the down low movement is so big, because we told men that this is wrong. You're not supposed to fuck a man up the ass.
She's on here just making women afraid to have boyfriends and husbands as usual.
If you're dealing with a woman, you're not
Misery
supposed to
loves
go behind
company.
her back and screw a man. But because we told them that they're not supposed to do that, that makes them want to do it more. That's why BBW porn is so big with men.
Then why don't you have an OnlyFans and charging and making some money?
Racist Brad can still mess with a BW.
Hey, Moonstone.
Yup. We're starting to figure these creatures out. No means yes. Anytime you tell a man you're not supposed to go that way, you're not supposed to do that, you're not supposed to like that, that makes him want it even more. That's why the down low movement is big. That's why pedophilia is big.
So get you
That's
an
right,
OnlyFans,
BBW
Crystal
porn is
Swirls, and
big.
start begging for dollars from these women.
Granny porn, you're not supposed to like that. That's a great grandma. She's somebody's grandma. She's old. She's wrinkled. She's in a nursing home. She hasn't had sex in 30 years.
I can't believe these women are actually in the chat agreeing with her.
So this fool that works in a nursing home giving the old people their trays of food. His penis is hard thinking about the elderly porn that he saw the other day. He knows that society thinks it's wrong.
What kind of man did she mess with?
And because society said this is wrong, you can't do that, what happens? The penis goes up. He closes the door to the nursing home, to the lady's room in the nursing home. He puts her tray of food down.
Oh my goodness.
And he has a raging hard on. And that's the opinion said, and the possibility of an old lady being able to remove her teeth probably turns them on. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, they're fit.
About that
definitely.
Flick he saw called Gummy Bears. Gummy Bears.
There's probably some perverted man out there who probably likes, her size, and he'd be willing to sit there and look at it. There's a type for everybody.
So the door is closed. He looks, before he closed the door, he looked down the hallway to make sure nobody's coming. He closes the door and locks it. The 90-year-old woman is just sitting there staring out the window. Okay, she has dementia.
She has too much time on her hands coming up with these weird stories.
Baby. She has no memories, no thoughts of anything. She is an empty vessel. So he goes over to her, takes out his hard penis, and rubs it against her mouth. Now, mind you, she has dementia. She doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So, do I need to tell you the rest?
I'm sure you will.
He opens up her mouth with his hands forcefully and sees that she does not have any teeth in her mouth. Now he really can't help himself. He really can't control himself. This man got a wife at home with a perfect body.
She gives the worst case scenario.
Okay? That's not good enough for him.
What if she's an elderly woman with her teeth?
His wife at home would be all the way funky if she knew what he was doing. He opens up her mouth and sees that she doesn't have any teeth. He says something to her, and all she does, she's muttering to herself, and she's rocking back and forth.
I'm not saying things like this don't happen, but you can't apply it to every single man.
Again, he gets turned on. Oh my God, her mouth is wet. She's drooling. She must want to suck my cock. He takes his penis and he puts it in her mouth. He holds the side of her head and he forces her to perform on him. The thought of what he's doing, that he's breaking the law, that he is raping this woman.
Oh, here we go with the rape.
Because that's still rape, okay? It's oral rape. He is orally raping this woman. He is getting his rocks off at his job at the nursing home. And all he can think about is the pornography, the granny porn that he saw the night before. He is literally like a demon. He cannot control himself.
Yes, she likes to talk about
He couldn't
this.
stop now if he tried.
I bet she gets these stories from
So
porn, little porn videos that she watches.
A masturbation device to this man.
Then she applies it to every man on earth.
And when he does,
yeah, she does take joy in things like talking about that.
She spits it out. She looks around like she's confused.
But she says men like drama. That's all she talks about daily. Is drama.
He takes a napkin and he wipes her mouth. Gives her a tray of food. Zips up his pants. Looks around nervously. Unlocks the door. And disappears down the hallway. This type of situation happens every day with these male creatures. Now, some poor family.
What does she be talking about?
That is thinking that their mom is safe. They're thinking that granny is safe in the nursing home. They have no idea that every day around 12 o'clock, lunchtime, their
no, she wouldn't be talking like that.
Grandmother is being
she probably be doing the acts herself
by a horny male creature who happens to have a wife. Like I said,
yeah, she needs to get out of the house.
Like variety. They crave the taboo. Because to them the taboo means adventure. It means a challenge. And they crave challenges, don't they? I have breaking news in the chat. We are exposing these male creatures. They are not made for marriage. Now, Rhapsody09 said, clutch your pearls, ladies, because I'm clutching my pearls too. Rhapsody09 said, this man where I'm from worked in the funeral home. They said he was fucking
she won't do
women.
that though, Moonstone.
A moment of silence.
She has to recognize something's wrong with her, and she don't.
He was fucking the dead women. Now, I want to ask you a question. Who does that? Necrophilia. Men or women? Do women go around fucking dead people? And do they get an orgasm from doing that? No. Have you ever heard of a woman fucking a dead person?
I'm gonna look that up right now. See if I can find one.
So if that doesn't prove to you that we are nothing like these creatures, I don't know what to tell you. Picture a man doing something like that. The body is cold. And I heard that they do this before they embalm them. They do this. The body is fresh. It's dead. It's newly arrived. It's cold by now. The body is officially cold. Picture sticking your penis in a cold vagina. Now, Lord knows what these creatures do. These male creatures. Imagine if he was gay. Imagine if the mortician was gay. And a good-looking Brad or Jose corpse is brought into his funeral home. Newly arrived. The corpse has only been dead a few hours. The man is extremely good-looking with a big penis.
Okay.
Now,
Karen Greenlee.
This is weird.
She's a woman that had sex with a corpse in it. Within a corpse that it was in the hearse, and she stole the hearse, and she had sex with the corpse.
Practice necrophilia.
So there's a woman that does it.
The same sex.
Let me see if I can find another.
Now, picture this mortician pulling down the pants of this dead brat, okay? Bending this, positioning the dead brat, putting some lubrication all over his penis. This is how sick men are. Men are sick creatures.
Here's a story. The claim is a female mortuary worker was arrested after becoming pregnant by one of the corpses she was preparing for burial. So there's another woman who does the same thing Crystal claims all men do.
As he is pumping away. And
woman has sex with dead husband.
What did the dead
Sarah
eat before he died?
She's a strange name. She's from Zimbabwe, so yeah, she has sex with her dead husband
in his rectum. Because when you die, everything relaxes,
in public.
Everything releases.
Oh, per his last will.
Your bowels just relax and empty themselves.
So women do it too.
Imagine this horror story that I'm describing to you. And the reason why I'm describing it to you is because I want to show you how disgusting male creatures are.
Everlasting says, hold up, why would you want to picture this? I'm about to puke. Poon Everlasting said that. Why would you want to picture this? I'm about to puke.
We got Art of Aries 111 in the chat, and she says, I got an in-law who wants to babysit. Oh, hold up, I'm clutching my pearls. Hold up, I'm clutching my pearls. Art of Aries 111 said she has an in-law, and he wants to babysit. That is a red flag. If a male creature volunteers to babysit, you already know. I don't have to finish my sentence. You already know what he's thinking. Art of Aries 111 said, this in-law claims to love kids. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go. He'll tease about adopting the kids in the family for a day. What? Go back to that sentence. He will tease, T-E-A-S-E. He will tease about adopting the kids in the family for a day. Okay, let me help you. Let me break that comment down to you.
That woman, Karen Greenlee, she was 23 when she did that.
If he's teasing about only adopting for one day, he just told on himself. He just told on himself. Why would you only adopt for one day? He's basically saying, I just need one day to get my nut off and have my way with the child and get my freak on, and then you can have the kid back. You can have the kid back. All I need is one day. He played himself. He told on himself. Why one day? Why won't you just adopt the kid? How do you tease about adopting somebody for one day? So this man has clearly shown you he wants to get freaky deaky for one day and then give the kid back. He told on himself. Katina says, I know a man like this who claims to love kids, but he hasn't seen or heard from his kids in 20 years. So this is a man who clearly, he doesn't have any love for his own offspring. And that is a dangerous man. A man who has not seen his child in 20 years would not hesitate to fuck a child. He has no emotional connection to children. He has no fathering skills. So to him, a child is nothing but a masturbation device.
And your father and your son's father killed himself. So what does that
boy,
say?
here we go. Here we
He didn't want to
go.
be around
You're probably
you.
a MGTOW. I honestly don't think that you're a woman.
Uh-oh.
You are mad that I am exposing your kind. You are mad that I am telling the world that you male creatures are not marriage material. Stop painting all men with a broad brush, says Janine Dowdle.
Janine!
It's common that leave the wiggle room for the devil. I want to ask all of you women, are you supposed to leave wiggle room for the devil?
Janine, tell her to look up Karen Greenlee. Greenlee.
We know that not all men.
That woman had sex with a corpse.
Stupid, honey. We are not dumb. You're missing the whole point. The point is, in general, notice that I said in general, male creatures are nothing like us. They are capable of horrendous acts. And I'm going to tell you something else.
So why are you making all of them out to be sexual deviants if you know that?
With a broad brush.
Go ahead, Janine.
What we're doing is we are becoming aware of the nature of men. We're becoming aware of these male creatures and their true nature. So why does that bother you so much?
I can't get a man, so I'm going to make sure y'all don't get one either. That's what you're doing, Crystal. You can't get one, so you don't want anybody else to have one. So they come back listening to your dumb ass.
Of men, I am describing it. It is constant stimulation. They get bored. They crave drama. They crave adrenaline rushes.
Like you do right now.
Rhapsody09, go into the comment section and please save the day. We want to hear what you have to say. We don't give a fuck if it takes you 20 years to print the sentence. You said you know a lot of stuff, but you would rather not say it in the chat. Please do so. We want to hear what you have to say. If you know of something that is extreme, disgusting, we want to know.
Positive Queen says, I haven't met a man that's not cringy, not one. Well, you need to move, honey.
Janine Dowdle says,
if all the men are cringy where you are, you need to move.
Like that? No. Is it intellectually dishonest to say that all of them are like that? Yes. You're misunderstanding my point.
What's your point?
My point is this, and I am not backing down on this. All men get bored easily. All men crave stimulation.
So give them a stimulation. Take your bonnet off.
All men have hidden fantasies that they do not want you to be aware of. All men are weird in some kind of way. And I am not backing down on that. All of them are weird. There is not one exception.
Oh, really? My father, now, my brother,
I noticed that
got a couple cousins, all married.
I am speaking about the nature of men because you want to keep women brainwashed.
No, that's you.
You want us to think that these creatures are like us when they really aren't. The things that they do, the things that they're capable of is beyond our comprehension as women. It makes us cringe. We can't understand. We can't understand it. Petite Delight 87. Petite Delight 87. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. She said, ha, facts. They all have some kind of quirk. Yup. I don't give a fuck. All those motherfuckers are nasty in some kind of way. Now, if you really want to get all the way funky, I guarantee you all of them have had gay fantasies. Ah, wait.
I bet you some of these women in this chat have black
All
boyfriends.
the way in these niggas' asses today. I'm not taking no prisoners, bitch. And if you think you're gonna jump your funky ass in my chat and try to reflect the situation back to women, you are mistaken.
Women do it too, though.
I don't see nothing wrong with a woman fantasizing about sucking on some big juicy titties or sucking on a clitoris.
Because you like that shit. Okay? You find nothing wrong because you like doing that shit. And since you can't get a man, you're going to talk shit so other women can't have a man either, so they can be lonely like you. But since you like pussy, you don't see nothing wrong with other women like pussy. You want women to be just like you.
Juicy pussy that suck on a little dick that's 5 inches, full of disease. Okay, the man is short, ugly. Okay, I'd rather suck on a pussy. I'm sorry.
We all know that now. Of course you would.
Art of Aries 111 said, gay fantasies, yup. Mommy fantasies, yup. Poop fetishes, oh my God. Dear sweet Jesus, help us. Pedos, oh, that's very common. Scat porn, I've seen that too. BSDM, yup. Tying your ass up, putting you in a dungeon, and skull fucking you. Skull fucking you. Do you know what skull fucking is, sweetheart? Most of these motherfuckers, I do not feel comfortable around them with children. It bothers me.
Well, don't date that type of guy.
Around old people that can't defend themselves. It bothers me. I don't even like to see them. Well, I think it's safe for them to work around the animals.
She's sick.
Okay? Because I really, yeah, some men actually do genuinely
if men
like
are married
animals.
To children, what is,
okay?
If men,
so I'll give them a free pass with the animals, okay? They can work with animals. You can be a veterinarian.
Aren't marriage
you can love
material,
dogs and horses.
then what?
I get it. So I'll give them a free pass with that one. But children and the elderly, no. There is no way in the world.
If
that
all the men are cringe, then she has a bad.
Yeah,
she has a bad picker.
I'm sorry, and I'm sticking to it.
Let's see. Janine says, I think what's happening is you're upset that I hold everyone accountable, including women. I'm not partial to anybody.
Woman, okay? You're a male creature, and you put the name Janine Dowdle up to try to throw us off. You are a male creature.
Keep talking, Janine.
You were not nasty like you.
Keep talking, Janine.
Y'all are disgusting. You cannot control your fucking dick. So how can these same male creatures be in a fucking marriage? And even the men that are decent. Let's say we got some decent men. Okay? Because you getting all the way on my bad side, Janine Dowdle. So I'm going to have to get you all the way together, sweetheart. For the so-called decent men, let's dissect these motherfuckers. They got a skeleton in their closet. And if you could dissect their deepest thoughts and expose it, it would be all the way fucked up. You would be all the way fucked up at knowing what really turns them on. I'll wait.
Everyone has a choice. It would
bother you to know that even the most normal men have a fucked up fantasy about a child, an elderly person, an animal, a dead person.
They said Janine is a transformer.
S&M.
No, she's not.
And have their way with them. All men. I'm not backing down on this. All men have a hidden fantasy that would bother you. If you knew if you knew what they were really thinking, it would bother you, sweetheart. All of them. There's no exceptions. And I'm not backing down on that.
But you talk about mammies, my son, and them being son husbands.
On that. As far as women are concerned.
But you don't want to talk about those women.
Freaks out there. Of course.
It's just men. Men are evil.
With big penises between our legs that can hurt someone. Your penis can hurt a baby. Your penis can hurt a child.
So can any other object that you use on a person.
Men are stronger.
Remember that broomstick?
Penises can hurt somebody. That's why when a straight man goes to jail, he's shaking in his boots. Because he knows that men are brutal creatures. Exactly. Yes, we're nothing like that.
And there are prisons for women because they can be brutal as well.
We're not capable of the kind of violence that they're capable of. Art of Aries 111 said Asian men got that tentacle fetish where they want tentacles to assault and grope women. Yes, they have the anime fantasies. Okay?
Tell the truth says check the statistics and see who does it the most. Okay, men may do it the most, but that still does not disqualify that women can do the same shit.
I'm going to give you a big round of applause. She said check the statistics and see who does it the most.
Yeah, so that means women do it too, just not as much as men.
Janine Dowdle, you are all the way funky. And if you are a female, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because it's women like you who make it hard for bitches like us. I said what I said. You the type of bitch, you'll trust your child with a male creature. Instead of taking your chances with a woman, what are the chances if you leave your child with a woman?
She thinks about sex way too much.
Or the woman.
I don't think Angelo is safe with her.
You know, there's some women that are like that. You can't pay with a broad brush. I'm gonna leave it with
she has sex on her mind too much.
I don't give a fuck. I'll take my chances with the woman. I will take my chances leaving my child with a woman. I'm not leaving my child with no goddamn man. But your dumb ass would. You would, and you would say, oh, but you know, you can, not all men are like that. Okay, bitch, good luck. I feel sorry for your child. And it's women like you, that's a confirmation.
That's a phone alert.
Like you that are the reason why we turn on the news and we see the shit that we see. Because a dummy like you said, oh, no, all men are like that. I'm going to take a chance. Okay, bitch, good luck. Good.
Janine says there are women who beat and abuse their kids too. It's just not a man thing.
I don't play with the
Thank you. And Crystal Swirlz is exactly one. She called Angelo an ape.
It's not just a man thing.
Because he was acting up. So she's verbally abusive. And she said that on a live.
The child is innocent playing video games, and a woman walks over with a 10-inch hard on, waiting to rip out the child's anus. We don't do that, sweetheart.
Crystal's knowledge about sick thing is a red flag. She says more about anything. Yes, she does.
Stick a 8-inch penis in it and rip it to shreds. We don't do that.
Yes, it says more about her than any man.
The most you're gonna get is a woman. If she's a freak or nasty, she'll touch the child or do something like that. But you don't have to worry about your child being traumatized, raped, with the asshole split open and blood coming all over the place. You don't have to worry about that. So why are you comparing men to women? Are you really comparing these creatures to us? Petite Delight 87.
You're comparing? You're saying that men do this shit and women don't. That's a comparison. Janine is just making the comparison too to include that women do this type of shit.
Boy that did it. It was a little boy. He was 11 years old and he killed that baby. He killed the 5-year-old girl. And guess what? If you got one of these male creatures as a son, and because you're stupid and you trust male creatures, that's why you left your 11-year-old with a 5-year-old.
Well, you have a male creature and I feel bad for him.
5-year-old dead. And they're going to, guess who's going to get charged? Not the 11-year-old. Your dumb ass is going to get charged. And guess what? If you got a man, I bet you your man thought about nasty stuff.
Why did you run from New York, Crystal Swirlz? Why did you hop in that van with no license, no registration, with Milkman and run from New York?
I could almost bet you my left foot he thought about it.
Why did you run? CPS was coming after your ass. Why?
Now, Art of Aries 111 said most black girls are touched before the age of 18. I'll put a 1 in the chat since I'm one of them. Most of you women, and I'm so sorry that happened to you, Art of Aries 111.
It happened to you too, Crystal. That's why you're so sex driven.
Most of you in the chat have been molested by a male creature before you turned 18. I'll wait. Probably everybody in the goddamn chat.
Put a 1 in the chat for yourself, Crystal.
I know I was going on for, I had just turned 14 and he was 24.
And what the fuck you messing with a 24-year-old for? Hot in the ass.
We can't afford women like you. We are kicking you out of the sisterhood. We don't want you watching our children.
Boo-hoo.
Because you will trust your boyfriend or your husband with our child.
You trusted Milkman with abs around Angelo. He didn't do nothing to Angelo. He beat your ass, but he's still an abuser around your child. So what you got to say about that?
If a guy calls up your phone and says, "Oh, let me come over, let me hang out," okay, like a dumb bitch. Oh, as a matter of fact, I gotta run out to the store. Can you watch the kids for me? Oh, sure, no problem. I got you. Okay, you can come over. You would do that shit. That's the type of chick you are. I'll wait. You quiet now.
She don't trust women. She don't trust men. She don't trust nobody.
Run over. Hey, what's your name, little girl? Brianna. Hi, Brianna. I'm gonna watch you while Janine Dowdle goes to the store, okay? Okay. Dumbass. You would do that. You would fucking do that. Not me. I'm a fucking savage. Auntie Crystal, we're watching TV. Yeah, he can watch TV by himself. You coming with me. But Auntie Crystal, I don't want to go with you to Walmart. I want to stay with what's your name, sir? Oh, my name is Jason.
Oh my goodness.
I want to stay with Jason and watch my favorite cartoons. Get your motherfucking ass up and come with me. I don't want to go with you to Walmart. I don't care what you want to do.
Can you take me somewhere else? I'm tired of going to Walmart, Auntie Crystal. All you do is go to Walmart, Auntie Crystal.
I don't know why you acting like that. You know, I'm not gonna hurt her. We were just chilling and watching TV. What's your problem? Why do I have to have a problem?
A kid is not going to want to go with his abuser. The kid wants to stay with Jason and watch cartoons. He don't want to go to Walmart with Auntie Crystal. A child does not want to go with his abuser.
Company today. Damn, Crystal, why you acting like that? Can you please leave? I don't want no company. That's me. But you're not Janine Dowdle. Janine Dowdle would leave that little girl with that fucking man. Talking about not all men are like that, like a dummy. You like to take chances with these motherfuckers.
In your own scenario, the child wanted to stay with the man and not with you.
With them. Now,
to Walmart. A child is not going to want to go with their abuser.
Because they crave variety, constant stimulation. I really don't think.
Oh, I wish I could go up in her chat, but she got me blocked.
If you don't believe me, look at the high rate of divorce. Look at the fact that women are always the first ones to initiate divorce.
Stay on her, Janine. Stay on her ass. Stay on her.
Like Art of Aries. See, let me tell you about Art of Aries. Art of Aries 111 told you her story We all got tears in our eyes. We feel so bad for you. But she is a shark.
Rhapsody09 says, I hate when women send their boyfriend or husband to pick me up.
On that child.
You ain't got your own car?
Janine Dowdle, you still trust him? You still taking chances, sweetheart? It's 2022, and as much as you watch the news and see stories,
you don't have your own car, Rhapsody09.
We have to see before it registers on us. Okay, maybe there's something to this. Maybe there really is something with these creatures. Maybe this is how they are. Janine Dowdle said, "What about the women who team up with the men for sex trafficking? They rely on women like you to see women as more trusting." That's why they don't rely on me, sweetheart, because I don't trust a motherfucking. I don't trust them as far as I can spit. So don't say they rely on me. They don't. They hate bitches like me. They hate bitches like me.
Or because of abuse and domestic violence, most divorce in America is no fault. True.
Rhapsody09, let's talk. I hate when women send their boyfriend or their husband to pick me up.
Why don't she have her own car?
God forbid, Rhapsody09, if this nigga, he might rape you, he might. The house is not down that way. Why are you going in the opposite direction? Where are we? Oh, relax, I'm taking a different route. It's a shortcut.
Why don't she have her own car? That's what you should be asking her.
Your wife, my best friend. Oh yeah, she's doing great, you know? Yeah. He turns to look over.
There are plenty of Ubers.
You notice him looking. Now you're nervous.
Bus, train, wherever she lives.
He's like, relax, fall asleep. You know, you look tired. You're yawning. It's okay. You can take a nap. We'll be there in a few minutes. So Rhapsody09 closes her eyes and she takes a nap and she wakes up.
These stories.
They're in the woods. They are off of the parkway, surrounded by woods. Now do I have to finish the story, sweetheart? So we already know what's going to happen next, don't we? And after he does what he does, forces himself on Rhapsody09, he pulls up his zipper and he comes to his senses. Because like I said, they're controlled by their dicks.
Or she dialed 911 while he's driving in the wrong direction.
Rhapsody09 is like, whatever we did, you raped me. If you say that again, I'm going to punch you in your fucking mouth. Just take me home. I can't believe you did this to me.
She make women seem so weak and like we're not resourceful. Right?
Well, all I got to do is say that you made the move on me.
That we just sit there and take shit from men like she did Milkman.
Is like, you're evil.
Like we don't know how to fight back.
Evil. Not a word about this, or it's your word against mine. And I'll tell her that you made the moves on me. And that's the end of your friendship. I can't believe this. I should have never trusted you.
She makes her sound stupid. Exactly.
Relax, sweetheart. Oh, you got a tight pussy. Oh my God. Oh, I always wanted to fuck you. Well, I finally did, so it's no big deal. Now relax. You know, you liked it, right? It was kind of.
Janine Dowell says, "What about Brittany Zamora? Obviously, she did find those young boys attractive. There's a lot of female teachers who use their male and female students for sexual gratification." Oh yes, who was that woman? Who the first one that did that? Kate Latorno? Is that her name?
Of Aries, you got a lot to get out of on your chest, and that's why we're here.
Katie Latorno or whatever, something like that. Got her male student pregnant. He got her pregnant a couple of times.
That you shouldn't trust him. You should not take chances with them. And even if he is the good guy, he still has a dick between his legs, and they are led by their penises. So because they're led by their penises
and Petite Delight says not at the same rate as male teachers. Stop excusing that women do the same shit.
Art of Aries 111 said, sometimes I don't like to see a man holding a little girl and cupping her hips, or them sitting on his lap.
Everybody
Again,
has choices.
You got stupid fucking women that don't understand.
Yes,
that
Mary
these
Kay.
little
Yeah,
creatures
she was
get
in her
hard-ons.
30s, 12-year-old.
A
Yep.
child should not be squirming on a man's lap.
I said Katie. It was Mary Kay Letourneau.
Now, we're going to take this small population of women pedophiles.
Oh, did she? She passed away a
It's
few years
very
ago?
small population.
Wow.
And you're going to use them, right, Janine Dowdle? You're going to use them to cover up
Petite Delight says, think about the movie American Beauty. He was fantasizing about his daughter's friend. But if I recall, the daughter's friend was being a little hoish too.
Controlled by his dick.
In that American Beauty movie. She was being a little hoish.
Said, think about the movie American Beauty, yeah?
But you won't say that.
He was fantasizing about his daughter's friend. He sure was.
And she
was a virgin.
She was being hoish.
Was a fucking virgin. Let's not talk about the neighbor. The neighbor who was undercover gay, and he had a hard time dealing with his sexuality. And when he finally came out the closet and touched the other man, the man was like, no, I don't like you like that. And instead, and because he came out the closet and the man rejected him, he killed him. He would rather kill that man than risk people finding out that he's gay. Now, this man was a Marine, okay? The man that did the murder was a Marine. Mr. Tough Guy, right? He said, yeah, look who we got down the street, a couple of faggots. I hate them. Meanwhile, he's a faggot. Mr. Tough Guy was a faggot. And he saw the two men jogging together. They just moved. They were new neighbors. And he was turning up his nose like, look at those two faggots. And meanwhile, he's a faggot that's struggling with his sexuality. You can't make this up. This type of shit happens all the time. So my thing is this. I think a lot of them, it would bother me if you ladies got in a marriage and found out this motherfucker's gay. He got gay tendencies.
It would bother you if they got married and stopped listening to your ass.
Whether we want to admit it or not, think about it. These are creatures that fuck dead people. They fuck horses, they fuck children, they fuck the elderly. Why would he not fuck another man? Make it make sense. And if you could get into their mind and really see what they're thinking, yeah, most of them are kind of gay. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see what the big deal is. It is what it is. Okay? Because if they weren't gay, why is the down low movement so huge? And when you go on the gay dating sites, I mean, not the gay dating sites, you go on the gay porno sites and you look at the titles, everything has to do with straight people sucking a straight guy's dick. Who does that? This is the type of fantasies they have. My gay friend hit on me.
That's because those are like, gay men. They're in a specific group. A gay group.
Delilah.
That's not straight men talking about they want a gay man. You said that was gay men on a gay site talking about straight men.
After 10 years of marriage. Now imagine Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner. Kim Kardashian's mother.
Why is she on exactly? Why is she on gay men sites? Exactly.
To Bruce Jenner. And come to find out, he is a sissy. He likes men. He wants to dress like a woman. He wants to be a woman.
You see, Water Sniper says, I can agree with that sitting on a lap of a man, especially when the man is not her father. Okay, I can agree with that,
so what am I
Water
supposed
Sniper.
to do with my broken heart? What am I supposed to do?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that man has evil thoughts.
Like I said, they're selfish creatures. A lot of them use marriage as a cover-up. They use marriage
Ooh,
to cover up
Rhapsody
what they really
09
want.
says, my ex
And
came
now that so
out
many of them are
my
openly
closet with my
declaring that they want to
dress
do
on.
50-50.
Oh my God.
They don't want to take care of you.
My ex came out
We must question this whole
my
concept of
closet
marriage.
with my dress on.
And some of these men, you know,
Ooh, you had a bad picker, Rhapsody.
Fantasy, a gay fantasy, or whatever, or a pedophile fantasy, and then it snowballs. It snowballs into something bigger. And next thing you know, 10 years into the marriage, you find out some fuck shit. Your niece comes back and tells you that your husband molested her. Or you find out that your husband is a cross-dresser. Well, now we must really stop to think why men get married. Why do men get married? I know why women get married. They want security. They want love. They want to practice hypergamy. I get that. But men hate marriage. Have you ever really listened to how they talk about it? They act like they hate it.
Nope.
And, you know, the thought of fucking the same women over and over for 30, 40, 50 years, it bothers them. They don't like that shit. They're not going to tell you, but they really don't like marriage because it means it takes away their options. It takes away their variety. And variety is what keeps them sane.
No, I've never heard of gin and juice.
If you take
what
away
about them? I'll look them up though, but what about them?
He's going to lash out at you. He's going to look at you as the big bad boogeyman that is taking away his object of affection, which is variety. Different set of titties, different pussies, different girls, different men, different whatever this motherfucker's into. He is obligated to only be with you.
But there's a YouTuber named LaTruth, like and him and his wife, black woman, black man, she wants a divorce, and he's trying to save the marriage. So they're the black man right there on YouTube. They have a channel, and he's trying to save the marriage. She's not. Go figure.
Why are y'all having a
but
hard
no,
time
black men don't want to get married. Oh no, oh no.
They told you to your fucking face. Oh, you know, I care for myself. I'm a man. We're not built for monogamy. They told you. It's a struggle for them to be with the same person. So I really don't understand why you bitches are trying to push marriage down their throat. And if you do push marriage down their throat, guess what, bitch? Don't be surprised if he fucks around on you.
Why are you trying to push that all men are bad down our throats?
That is the conclusion that I come to, and I'm standing by it. A man can marry you. I got no problem with that. Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Very true. Very true.
Don't be surprised if he cheats on you.
Sight hope.
You know their nature. You know how they are designed. You know they get bored. So why are you sitting there acting surprised?
I'll look up gin and juice after this is over.
Believe it, bitch. They think with their penises.
Uh-oh.
Delilah said, my friend
they're going through a bad divorce. He stole money from her and went back to Korea, leaving for the baby mama.
I'll wait. He is bored.
She took him back and he stole again and left yesterday on Thanksgiving. Well, she...
And he up on Craigslist looking for
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
And I bet you she has no idea of what
that's bad that he did that.
She would never suspect. This is the shit I'm talking about. If you marry these creatures, be prepared for the unexpected. Petite Delight 87, very good comment. She says many settle down.
She changed her channel
when it's harder for them to compete for the woman that they really want.
She changed her to My Sons.
I'll wait.
Okay.
So they settle for your funky ass.
I'll look it up.
The man settled for you, sweetheart. He didn't really want you. He's getting older, or his pockets ain't tight. His pockets are not right. So he said, let me settle down with this bitch because, you know, I don't, my money's not up. It's hard out here. I want to
Tell the truth says, men for men on Craigslist put me on game to how men really are.
So I will settle for her.
Men for men on Craigslist.
When he meets that woman that looks the way he likes.
So if you're listening to men who date men, of course they're going to talk bad about men because that's who they date.
You're going to get your fucking feelings hurt if you go.
They're in their feelings.
And he secretly has a blonde fetish. Every time you pass a Becky with some blonde hair, his head going to be shooting in her direction. And you're going to be all the way embarrassed because you're swirling. Right? You swirling, you thinking Brad is all about you, but deep down inside, he jerks off to blonde porno actresses. He has a fetish for blondes. That's his shit. He doesn't want to tell you that because you're black. And the minute that he meets a woman with blonde hair and blue eyes that looks like the girl next door, he is going to fuck around on you with Becky. I said what I said, and you could clutch your pearls all you want, hoes. I said what I motherfucker said. So please don't think because you swirling and twirling that your black pussy is all that and that he won't go back to Becky. I guarantee you, if he could find him a Becky that looks like the Dallas leaders, he gonna fuck that bitch.
It's amazing how she switched up so much.
Down, have you ever really examined the word settle down? I'm about to hurt you. I'm about to hurt y'all feelings. Settle is the key word.
You settle, Crystal Swirlz.
Settle is the key word, bitch.
A man who didn't work, was on drugs.
This is not really
and you settled because he had some abs.
The girl that really makes me hard, she's out there somewhere. But
it's really just looks like his ribs to me.
I know you're black. I know you're crazy about me because I'm a Brad, and I know that you love me. So I know that this girl really loves me, and because I know that she really loves me, I'm gonna marry her. Is she the one I want? No. Settle down. Get it? Men tell you in so many words. And it goes right over your fucking head. Settle down. Keep emphasis on settle. I'll wait.
She hates your guts to this day.
YOLO
yeah.
Says, if all of his exes are white,
she was always jealous of me
because
I was when Dan would come in. Dan told me that she'd be mad at him
for you because
thinking that he liked me because I would say hi to him first on her lives. He would come on live with her, and I'd be like, "Hey, Dan." I said hi to him before I said hi to her.
Now,
but he's the guest.
Now that we know their nature, don't you think it's a little bit dangerous to be with a male creature and be married?
We all can't get what we want in dating. She just don't realize that.
Don't you think that it puts you in a position where you have to constantly take HIV tests or get tested for other STDs? How well do you really know your husband? And can you
how well does he know you?
My husband with my life. Can you really say that? Most of you bitches can't.
You out here sucking and fucking for NutriBullets.
Do you know for a fact that this
and Applebee dates? How well the next man gonna know you?
You're a well-developed niece. You got a niece with titties bigger than yours. She's 13 or 14 years old. She likes to come see her auntie. Titties bouncing all over the place. She got pigtails. And one
exactly, Janine. Exactly.
You caught him looking at your 14-year-old niece with big titties.
One minute she's talking about don't accept no flowers, ladies. Don't accept no flowers. But yes, she begged him for flowers.
It's scary, right? You can't, like I said, you can't trust them. All of them think like that. All of them. There's no exceptions. The difference is some of them act on it. Not all of them act on it, but they all think it, sweetheart. All of them. And there will come a day when you fear that he gonna leave you for somebody younger. I know black don't crack. We don't age like that. We don't get wrinkles till we
Yeah, she changes just like the wind blows. That's exactly my point.
You to know that there's gonna come a day when he looks over at you and yawns in your face, or frowns at you like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm still married to her. I'm so bored with her. I wish I was laying next to somebody else with a different set of titties, a different pussy. I'm tired of her pussy."
No, he's tired to sit around the house and take a trip just to Walmart.
Like, I've been with her so long, I want a different girl.
Dan would try and get her to go out places she didn't want to go. She's the one that wants to sit around the bonnet. She's the one that men get bored with because she don't want to do nothing.
I love my Brad. Brad is everything. Oh my God, I love my husband. And in his mind, he thinking, damn. Because the fascination wore off. They are like children. In the beginning, it's all lovey-dovey. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. And then after a while,
if he threatened to sue me,
you're gonna notice when you getting undressed in front of him,
I uploaded a video saying that one of her followers got from Brad.
You might walk past the mirror to get dressed. You ain't got no bra on. Your titties are going side to side. You trying to entice him. You trying to see if you still got it.
Oh, really?
He's gonna look at you in a lustful way.
He's trying to sue you.
He's reading the paper. He's laying up in bed reading the newspaper.
Yes, too much sex and molestation talk. But that's all she knows.
You got on no bra.
Janine Dallas says, wait, didn't you want to marry someone at some point? What happened to that? Yes, yes, Janine. Yes, Janine. Yes.
Full of makeup. And you act like
you are
about to curling iron your hair.
She wanted to marry Top Chef Todd too, talking about he gonna take her to Switzerland and do all this and all that. And that was just a few months ago.
And all you got is a thong going up your ass. You ain't got on no bra. You damn near naked.
And she was talking to him for 3 years and never met him. Because she wanted to lose weight first.
And then you start thinking to yourself, damn, Crystal was right. He's bored. In the beginning, if you bent over in front of him, you put your lipstick on in the mirror, getting yourself all dolled up.
She didn't want to be seen in public, Dan. Dan is not the ideal visual type of white man to be seen with. She ain't the type of woman to be seen with either.
And then when he comes back from the bathroom, he got a hard on. He's like, hey, you want to fuck before we go? Honey, we're going to be late for the movie. Fuck the movie. I want to fuck. You want to fuck? Brad,
she's wanting him to take care of her and clean her roof off and all that shit.
No more. He laying up in bed.
She knows she's not the ideal person to be seen in public with. That's why she wouldn't meet Top Chef Todd. He lived one state over. She talked to him on and off for 3 years, but she wouldn't meet him until she lost weight. So she knows she ain't the ideal person either.
If you looking like a Playboy bunny, you got lipstick on, no bra, you taking your time.
Her mouth is bad enough.
You looking over your shoulder to see if he looking. Nope, he not looking. He looking at the paper like he don't even see you.
Want to call men monkeys. She need to look in the damn mirror.
Shout out to Sasha Marie for the laugh. Thank you for the laughing emojis. At least Sasha Marie keeps it real. The rest of you bitches ain't keeping it real and funky. I'm very disappointed because you already know your time is coming. And Sasha Marie, you already know what time it is. You know what's up. Maybe you've been in this situation before. He is bored. Now check this out. So you get ready for your usual date on your night out on the town with your Brad. You're like, honey, stop reading the paper. We're gonna be late. He finally throws down a newspaper. Okay, honey, I'm gonna jump in the shower. Damn. He jumps in the shower. He starts getting dressed. He don't even look at you in a sexual way. You're very disappointed.
Because he's trying to hurry and get dressed because you're rushing him.
You're standing in line to buy some popcorn, and you notice he's checking somebody out. Wait. Are you mad yet, bitch? You should be. Now, mind you, you were butt-ass naked, putting on lipstick, doing your hair, bending over in your thong, right in front of him, only a couple of hours ago. He didn't even budge. He didn't look up from that newspaper. But now
apparently these women don't have a brain.
Wait. This type of shit happens all the time to married people. Now you funky. Now you mad. Now you sitting there saying,
she is so insecure.
He used to open up the door. He don't do that no more.
So insecure.
He used to stop the car, take the key out the ignition, open up the car door, walk all the way around to open up the door for you. He don't do that no more.
I have a friend that does that.
For yourself.
My friend does that. He opens the door for me.
And then when you get to the restaurant, a pretty girl, a Becky, or it could be another black woman, but let's say it's Becky. A Becky with blonde hair and a trench coat on with big sunglasses. He runs to open up the door for her. And you sitting there looking like, what the fuck? Oh my God, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Oh my God. And you standing there like, I'ma fuck this nigga up. Because he didn't even open up the car door for you. But he broke his neck to open up the door for that Becky. You in trouble, bitch. You in trouble. He is bored. I'll wait. And yeah, I know y'all, I'm hurting your feelings this morning.
Not mine.
Kaylay, what's up, baby? I see you in the chat. I see you, Kaylay. Now check out what Kaylay said. Kaylay said, I've heard that too. Once you have children, they lose interest in you. Woo, child. I'm clutching my pearls. Now, I just described a couple that's married.
Who
with no
are
children.
the men that these women are talking to?
Imagine if you got children, bitch. You going to PTA meetings. You're busy. You don't got no time to yourself. You might let yourself go a little bit. You're running around like a soccer mom, trying to keep up with all the activities, PTA meetings.
Because when you become a parent, it's about the children, not you.
You ain't got time. You become like brother and sister.
But you wouldn't know nothing about that because you spent 8, 9, 10 hours talking to women that you never met.
Because you still feel freaky. You still attracted to him. But you notice that he doesn't look at you anymore the way he used to look at you. Now, this usually comes from the men. It doesn't come from the women. It is the men that have the problem. There's nothing wrong with women. Okay? It's the men that are fucked up. He's bored, sweetheart. He used to look at you like he was going to eat you alive, didn't he? When you first got married, you used to be standing at the kitchen sink, washing dishes. Brad come up behind you, bend you over, pull down your sweatpants, and start fucking you at the kitchen sink.
Exactly.
It used to be crazy. Then the kids came along. Notice he don't want to be home that much. He
exactly.
He want to go fishing. He wants to go hiking with the boys.
Exactly.
He wants to hang out. He wants to go bowling. You stuck home with the kids. This is not what you imagined. And you can only think to yourself, what's he doing out there?
And some of these women do have
a woman that's prettier than you.
Black boyfriends.
Is he gonna take a shot?
Because there were 2 of them on a live of hers about a couple years ago. Who just admitted, I just kicked my black boyfriend out the house. We just broke up. So some of them have black boyfriends and still listen to her.
And let's say you did do the tummy tuck thing. After the 2 kids were born, your body looked a little bit weird. So you got the tummy tuck. Now you feel confident. You know, you walking around with your bikini on, your furry slippers. Okay, you shaking your ass when you walk past him. He don't even look at you. He does not even look at you. I'll wait. But when you go in public with him, he's looking at other women. That is a problem.
She is so worried about other women.
Yoli T is a savage like me.
Yeah, they're
Yoli
laughing at
T
her.
Said, have two men. Why allow yourself to be degraded in your own relationship?
She is so jealous of other women. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
He looking at her. We go out. Girls. He looking at her. He looking at her.
Because y'all be dropping some gems up in this motherfucker. Now, Petite Delight 87 said, it doesn't matter. Because they want variety and they associate you with responsibility. Say that louder for the people in the back. When he looks at you, he sees responsibility, bills, the same set of titties, the same pussy. I'm not excited anymore. He sees a mortgage when he looks at you. He sees screaming kids fighting in the back of the car. And when he goes in public with you, he's looking at women. You might not notice it, but he's looking.
And so then you divorce him, and when he looks at you, he sees alimony
with his peripheral vision
that he's paying you
out other women to see what's still out there.
And child support if y'all have kids.
All of them think that they are missing out. You can tell when a man is looking at another woman. I don't give a fuck if you look like Beyonce. You can tell when they are checking someone else out. He's bored.
Color Gal says, shit, I still look at other men. I ain't dead. Okay, then you can't complain about men looking at other women if you looking at other men. Shit.
You might not want to face the music. But the truth is, if you could dissect his thoughts, the word bored would scream out at you. It would jump out at you. Color Gal.
Double standards are real. Yes, they are, Janine. Yes, they are.
Color Gal, we're not up for it today. She says, shit, I still look at other men. I ain't dead. There's a difference. Why? How dare you compare yourself to these creatures?
Ooh, Color Gal.
You could look at other men and still be in love with your husband. You could look.
She didn't like Color Gal's comment. Shit, I still look at other men. I ain't dead. She didn't like that comment.
It's not a struggle for you. You can see a good-looking man, and
she says, Color Gal says, I look, but I don't step out on my husband. Okay, well, these men can look and not step out on their wives, but Crystal's not gonna like that. Watch.
Do you understand that?
Color Gal, I look, but I don't step out on my husband. She is not gonna like that comment.
They struggle, sweetheart.
Read it, Crystal. Read it. She ain't gonna like it.
Here we go. Our moral code is held to a higher standard. Miss Ye says, when they
Crystal should teach a class on how to drive a man way. She wants everyone to be as member. Yes.
Staring.
This is her class.
It's so obvious that they're staring. And it's so embarrassing for you. Because when we're with our man,
this is her class.
We give a quick look out the side. We don't even turn our head. They turn their head. Okay? They don't even realize they're doing it. But we're very much aware that he has an ego. He has an ego, and we don't want to step on his ego. So what do?
She's sad.
Look out the corner
she
of
is
our
sad
eye at the good-looking Brad. We don't hurt his feelings by whipping our head around like the Exorcist.
Read Color Gal's comment. Yeah, I don't step out on my marriage.
And I'm going to tell you something. Every woman, I don't care how leveled up you are, every woman has experienced this. Ugly, fat, old, in shape, beautiful, average. It doesn't matter. You will come to the bump in the road, the boredom bump in the road, and it's gonna fuck you all the way up. And the prettier you are, the worse it is.
No, because if you have a strong marriage, you and your partner will work through it.
And the guy is checking out other girls. I'm a little bit understanding. Okay, I gotta lose some weight.
If y'all love each other and have a strong marriage, you will work through it.
But you bitches that are bad bitches, y'all got a hard time with this shit, man. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. Bad bitches, the ones with the no stomach, cute face, leveled up, them hoes can't take that shit. That shit drives them crazy. Because they say, oh my God, I'm so beautiful. People tell me I'm beautiful all the time. Why is he looking at her? Because she's different. Because she's
that's just a woman who's vain. And she think her looks supposed to get her everything. That's just a vain woman.
They want to humble you. Yup. I noticed that.
That's a confirmation.
If you're pretty, you are not immune to your man looking at some other bitch. So we're gonna, and she might not even be as pretty as you. Okay? To humble your ass, he might check out a bitch that is halfway as pretty as you. Half as pretty as you. Now that's really gonna fuck you up. That's really gonna fuck you up. But you know what really fucks you up? When your man is checking out a bitch. All right, let's say you're a real pretty bitch. You're real pretty. You look like Nikki or Delilah. You're one of the real pretty ones, right? Imagine he's checking out a girl that you think is even hotter than you. Let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, you're an 8. He's checking out a 10. That will fuck you up. Because there's a lot of 8s out there, okay? There's a lot of 8s. Now to be an 8, you gotta be a bad bitch. Very few flaws, okay? You got some flaws, but
looks
still a bad
are
bitch.
Not everything.
Now imagine him checking out a hoe that's a 10. That will fuck you all the way up. I've seen it happen.
Not to you.
Anybody could deal with a man on the low checking out a girl that's not as cute as you. You an 8 and that bitch is a 5. Okay, you might act like you might get mad, but you're not gonna. But how mad are you really gonna be? The bitch is a 5, right? So you're not that mad. Imagine you're an 8 and he checking out a 10. Now that shit will fuck you up. That type of shit would fuck you up.
And she can be a 5 who cooks and cleans, and she's better than you, Crystal.
Rhapsody 09 said, my mom used to tell me as a child that a man don't care how pretty you are. A man will leave you for an ugly bitch, and it happened. It does happen. Look at Camilla and look at Lady Diana. Look at Princess Diana. If he sees something in her that he don't see in you, bye. Bye, bitch. I don't give a fuck how pretty you are. Don't think that a man won't leave you for a bitch that's less attractive. It happens all the time. And don't forget, she got a pussy between her legs just like you, bitch. I'll wait. That shit will fuck you all the way up. You gonna leave me for a bitch that's not as pretty as me?
But she cooks and cleans? Hell yeah.
Some of them do that because, you know, the girl that's less attractive makes them feel more like a man. She kisses his ass more. Okay? She feels grateful that she's in his presence. Whereas you think you the shit because you're an 8 or a 10. You think you the shit. So you're not doing all that ass kissing. You're not doing all that nasty shit that he requests in a porno that he watches. Oh my God, honey, can I bust in your mouth? Oh my God, I'm about to come. Can I bust in your mouth? Okay. She doing all that shit.
You doing all that shit. All that sucking you doing. You doing all that shit.
And you barely want to suck his dick.
You doing that shit for a NutriBullet smoothie maker?
Tell the truth. Come on. The ugly chick knows how to stroke his ego. Oh my God.
Janine says, so do looks matter or not? Pick a struggle. Exactly, Janine.
Yes, they do,
exactly.
Sweetheart. Yes, they motherfucking do. And so I'm getting all the way funky today. Because some of you bad bitches got the game fucked up. When you first met that nigga, he was all over you because of your looks. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. But it's the bitch that's a 5. She's stroking the fuck out of his ego. Okay? She calls him. Now, she's a side chick. She calls him at work. Meanwhile, you will never do that. You don't bother with that nigga till he come home. She calls him at work. She says, oh, my God, I'm so wet thinking about you. You're so masculine. And he's looking at the text message like, oh, my God, she turns me on so much.
Nah, she ain't going to read it.
Meanwhile, he don't get that from you. He don't get that from you because you got men chasing you all day.
Exactly. She ain't nobody talk about looks.
And you not stroking his ego. So he's gonna go with the uglier girl. He's gonna go with the girl that's not as attractive because she's giving him something that you're not. Chanelli, something y'all are triggered in this chat. We got a lot of triggered chicks. We got a lot of chicks that are saying, "Oh my God, Crystal, you describe me. I don't ass kiss no man. I don't chase after no man, and I ain't stroking no man ego." Good luck, bitch. Good luck. Because all of them like they ego stroke, sweetheart. The same way they like they dick stroke.
And women like do too.
Ego stroke. I'll wait. And if you're not willing to do that, he gonna have a secretary that's a 5.
You talking about stroking ego? Everybody wants attention from their mate.
But she's gonna be looking at him and saying and giving him compliments, getting his coffee for him, kissing up to him, asking for his advice, making him feel masculine. I'm telling you. And meanwhile, you sitting at home, painting your toenails, thinking that this nigga is coming home. One day he gonna come home and he gonna say, honey, we need to talk. Okay, what's up? You're painting your toenails. I don't think I want to be with you anymore.
He likes a 5 because she won't run her mouth in the gray hair. Yes, that too.
Toenails and you look up. What the fuck did you just say? I kind of met somebody at work. We're more compatible. You know, she's more of what I want. Y'all have a big fight. You go up to his job and find out this nigga is fucking a secretary. This bitch is a 5 at best. And I'm being generous when I say she's a 5, okay? She's really a 4, but I'm being nice and I'm pushing her to the 5 mark. You're like, I can't believe you're leaving me for this ugly ass bitch. That bitch is laughing at you. She's like, you can call me what you want. Miss
Ye says, Crystal, are you still on dating sites?
Okay, I know all about you. You're very conceited, you're into yourself. You don't satisfy his needs. He needs a woman like me that's going to be there for him and make him feel like a man. You don't know how to make a man feel like a man.
Shoot. You're looking at your man. I had a Brad leave me for a girl who wasn't like, as pretty as me.
I'm sorry, honey.
Because he thought he could run all over her. Child. And he did for a while.
Happens all the time.
He did for a while. I think she left her. I don't know. He left her. I don't know the whole story. But
if you married, stay on your motherfucking
He found
toes.
Somebody he can run over.
Like I said, they are working.
Bye.
And you gotta. And if you let me give you the secret recipe. Keep him
That was when
guessing.
I was in my 20s.
Don't be too available. Don't be up under him all the time.
Janine says you did that for someone, and what happened?
Okay. Some of you lay up under these men 24/7, whether you got a bonnet or a fancy wig on your head. It doesn't make a difference. If you laying up under this man 24/7, you got no life of your own. Eventually, they get bored anyway. Even if you make them chase. But he's going to get bored way quicker if you if you're too much in his face. Okay, if you live with that man, every time he sees you, it should be exciting. It should be like, oh wow, I haven't seen her in a couple of, if you leave at 7 o'clock in the morning to go somewhere, he shouldn't see you till nighttime. Okay, why are you running back to the house like the house is on fire? Disappear for a while, go somewhere, take a walk, do something. Some of you bitches are up under these men, and it's very cringe. Okay, men get bored regardless, but it's horrible if you don't give him some space. It's horrible. Nikki said another woman who's a 3 can come along and gas him up even harder. They just want to see how low they can get a woman to stoop. Yeah. And they gonna fuck with you and put you through all type of situations and tests to see what you gonna put up with. Some of you bitches ain't built for that. You don't realize how men are. Men like to test you. That's why they got the chemical called test. Get it? Testosterone. TST. Testosterone. They like to test you. Sometimes they look at bitches in front of you on purpose to see what you gonna say. They like to get on your nerves.
How did she bring that together?
Because it excites them. Have you ever heard a man say, ooh?
Truthfully like Told says, if you take relationship advice from this woman, you will end up leading a life where the highlight of your day will be eating chicken nuggets and taking a monthly trip to Walmart. Oh my God, truthfully told.
I'll wait.
Oh my goodness. You take relationship advice from this woman, you will end up leading your life. The highlight will be eating chicken nuggets and taking monthly trips to Walmart. Yes, truthfully told. Yes.
To deal with them unless I need one to hunt and build during those times. There you go.
She won't read that comment though.
Why are you up under a man? Men are creatures of challenge, excitement, chasing, challenges. They do not like the same
Nikki
thing.
Says it's annoying. You can't even be normal around them. I find that stupid because if you were normal when you met them, they would see how you were. If they didn't like it, they move on. If they like it, they stay with you. So what do you mean you can't be normal around them? Why are you faking the funk to begin with?
If you're going to deal with these creatures in a marriage, you best to be prepared to be spontaneous. Make him chase you, keep him guessing. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Relationship and work, period.
Be prepared for
She's teaching them to act like they pick me. Yeah, she is.
Because he needs stimulation. We're not like that. We like to get along. The less challenges, the less chasing, the better we like it. Men are the opposite. The less chasing, the less challenges, they will start to become irritated. They will start to become bored, and they will pick fights.
Okay, girl says, I just want a baby from my man. That's all.
You're too predictable. It bothers.
Does he know that? Okay,
nature.
Girl. Oh my goodness. Miss Ye says, my man will be 49 this year. It helps that he's getting older. Damn, are you waiting for him to die?
They will drain your energy reserves. They will drain your patience. And if you are giving up the pussy, putting up with their chasing, I need stimulation.
Yeah, she's a negative 50. That's right.
Putting up with that bullshit. And you're paying bills, you are going to get old fast. You're going to be depleted of your femininity reserves. And you are going to start turning old fast. He's like a battery. He's gonna drain you like a battery, honey. They are coming now. Rap City 09 said, "I'm so mean now that when they come into my DMs, I curse their asses out. They're coming to suck off of your feminine energy. And if you're married, he's like a parasite.
Hot Plate
He's
Munch says
sucking from
that's
your
why
feminine
you should
reserves.
practice self-preservation.
You know
Don't
secret,
be easy. Make them pay and be
he's
selfish.
Going to suck your energy reserves by pissing you the fuck
Lord
off.
have mercy.
In order to create chaos, because chaos means excitement to these motherfuckers. Chaos means excitement. It means an adrenaline rush. Have you ever heard of makeup sex?
Yeah, she needs help.
Don't you
badly.
notice that men fuck you better when they fight with you? Makeup sex is supposed to be the best sex. That's what they say. You haven't talked to him for 6 days. He's mad at you. You mad at him.
It should be good for both of y'all.
You give in. You act feminine towards him. You stroke his ego. You forgive each other. And that night, it is on and popping. It feels like you first met. He's looking at you. You looking at him in a lustful way.
And what's wrong with that?
Switching your ass. You mutter under your breath, I'm still mad at you, motherfucker. And he's like, ooh, I like it when you talk to me like that. Ooh, I get excited when you act like that. Shut the fuck up. You get on my nerves. Oh my God, I love it when you get angry.
What happened to not teaching about relationship because she's not good? I don't know what happened to that Moonstone.
Now you snuggled up under the covers.
I don't know about that. My daddy didn't teach me. Remember that live?
You got on a thong going up your ass, and you act like little Bo Peep, like you don't know what you're doing. You stick your ass out, and you read in a book with your ass pressed against him. His dick is rock hard. He's like, damn. He's acting, you still mad at me? He's trying to kiss your ass now because he wants some pussy. He's kissing your ass now because you became a new woman. You had an argument. You stimulated his testosterone. You became a challenge again. Now it's a challenge to see if he can get some pussy from you because you had a very nasty argument for 6 days. Now, he wasn't like this when you were being nice, not arguing, doing everything he wants. He treated you like shit. He acted like he was bored. He yawned in your face. And now that you sticking your ass out with that thong going up your ass, and you act like you got an attitude, his dick is hard. These are the type of creatures you're dealing with. They are agents of chaos, agents of confusion. They like challenges. They like chasing.
It's makeup sex. Just take advantage of the situation, make up, and be happy again. Damn. You act like this is some kind of manipulation or some shit.
Understand that. Good luck making a man behave. Now go into the comment section and tell me, what is the solution to making them behave? Is it possible to make a male creature behave? Is it possible to make them not get bored? That is the question at hand.
Yeah, get off your ass and do something besides sit on your mattress eating chicken nuggets.
You just need to accept that this is who they are. This is how they are. They don't like it when you're nice.
If you're a homebody, marry another homebody.
They get bored.
Don't be with somebody who likes to go out hiking and skydiving and you want to sit at home. That's not a match.
If he doesn't look at you in a lustful way, if he acts like you're his little sister instead of his wife, he might be bored, sweetheart. Now you have to figure out a way to get him excited. What turns this motherfucker on? Because all of them have the same thing in common. They get bored. Do you have to not give him any pussy for a long time in order to get him interested again? Do you get an attitude? Do you disappear and make yourself unavailable? Do you make him jealous? You need to find out a way to make this motherfucker excited. That's up to you. I can't tell you what to do with your man.
Because you don't know.
Because they are a lot of work. And all of you women that are in marriages or even a relationship, good luck. Good
It didn't
luck.
work out for you, Crystal. Leave these women alone.
Miss Ye said, I don't know. My man told me that he gets bored. He told you to your face. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He has gotten bored with all his other relationships. Let's examine why.
We'll find out why.
Because those women have failed to realize that a man is the opposite of themselves. They crave
Ask your man what the problem is. Don't ask Crystal Swirlz. She don't know.
They have to chase after somebody. They like when you're mean. We're not like that. We like when you're nice. Women like when you're nice to them. Men like when you're mean to them. Make it make sense. And if you mix it up, you really win it. Because it's stupid to be one thing all of the time. That's how you lose your man. But if you mix up being nice with being mean, bullseye, you got him.
Then why don't you have
That's
one?
How you keep the motherfucker. You mix it up.
Why don't you have one?
Now, that is my solution to this problem.
Then fix your problem.
Of the male nature.
Fix your problem.
You mix it up.
Fix your problem.
If you're too nice all the time, you are asking to be cheated on.
Show me that your advice works, Crystal.
For somebody else. But if you mix it up, you learn how to disappear sometimes.
Show us how.
Jealous.
Show us that your advice works.
You'll have the best makeup sex. Okay? If you always give him what he wants, he's going to get bored. He's going to pick fights with you just to get some type of feeling that he's alive, to make him feel like he's a man, to make him
Hot
feel like
Play
he has
says,
a
Miss T, he's likely to get bored with you too. Just make sure you get a lot of money from the relationship.
And you don't catch on,
oh my goodness,
and you don't act accordingly, he's going to end up hating you. Can you imagine a man hating you because you're too nice, because you just want to get along, because you don't understand, why do I need a challenge? Why do I need to chase anything? Why can't I just be myself? You can't with a man. These are not creatures where you can be yourself all the time. You have to reinvent yourself. You have to go outside of your nature.
You have to grow with your partner. You're not going to be the same people you met 20 years ago.
Why are you saying dangerous? What do you mean by dangerous? Because we lost. Before I end the live, please tell us what you mean by dangerous. What is dangerous, sweetheart? And let me tell you something. Now that you know the secret recipe and you know that these men get bored, prepare yourself for the day that this nigga, there's always a chance he could leave you for somebody else. He gets bored or he don't think you cute no more and he leaves your ass. So please save up your money because that day is coming.
It's not all about looks.
No, I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. The day will come when shit does not look nice anymore. He either leaves you.
It's not all about looks.
Somebody else. Or something happens like what happened with Kris Jenner. The day is coming. Nothing lasts forever in the cold November rain. Okay? So the day will come when,
Petite not explaining what dangerous means.
And you do not want to be caught with your pants down, struggling for money. Another thing, I want to touch on one more subject before I end the live. All you bitches out there, and I said what the fuck I said. All you bitches out there that are scared to ask a man for money, he's gonna get bored with you, sweetheart. I said what I said.
Maya James says, I think Kris Jenner wanted Bruce to do that so she could move her dust in. Her dusty in.
Another bitch. The woman that is not scared to ask him for something. And many women have experienced this. Oh my God, I was his ride or die. I did. Oh,
Petite says, you just trying to preserve the relationship until kids are grown.
Find out he was taking care of somebody else, yup. She was making him feel masculine. You didn't make him feel masculine. And if you think by doing 50-50, you helping him, you're hurting yourself. Because you're not resting in your femininity, and he's going to feel a desire to take care of somebody. I'll wait. The same way you get a desire to be taken care of is the same way he gets a desire to what? Take care of somebody. I'll wait. Now, I know y'all are clutching your pearls like, damn, I didn't think about that, yup. You see that same feeling that you get? Oh, I want a man to take care of me. I want to rest in my femininity. I need that. Well, guess what, bitch? He needs the opposite. He needs to feel like he's the man. He needs to feel like he's rescuing somebody. He needs to feel masculine. And if you're not giving him that, and you're paying all the bills, and you're being his ride or die, he's not going to be as attracted to you as he's going to be attracted to a woman that has her hands stuck out. Oh my God, I can't do this by myself. I need money. Can you help me? You're going to be all the way mad if you're doing all that sacrificing, all that biting your tongue, and not asking for nothing, and he giving it to some other bitch that know how to open up her mouth and be a good.
You don't know how to ask for shit. You said that in a lie. When you say your daddy didn't teach you about men, you don't know how to ask for nothing. You suck for a NutriBullet and you ask for some flowers you didn't get. Wow.
That's the end of my life. I hope I came up with some solutions.
Nope.
I hope I gave you some insight on these male creatures.
Nope.
Thanks everybody for joining me. And, you know, don't be afraid to drop $1 or $2. It doesn't have to be a 5 or a 10. You could drop $1.
See, she don't even know how to ask for. She don't even know how to ask for cash apps.
$, Crystal Swirlz.
She don't even know how to ask for cash apps.
Drop $1. I get happy when I see $1 in my cash app. Believe it or not, it makes my day.
Cause you a cheap ass hoe.
I'm asking for a lot. Support the fucking channel, and I'll see you.
Support the channel with $1. That's why she always got a phone that ain't charged. Support with $1, y'all. Support with $1. Break the bank and support her ass with $1. Anyway, her live is over. Thanks for joining. I'll see y'all next time.
23rd episode, 888, the braid wig edition. Woo! This folk had be like, hey girl.